Hey peeps, welcome back. We're talking The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 5. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. All right, you guys, I do apologize for the late post. I have not been feeling well. I'm still not quite there yet, but I did watch The Real Housewives of Potomac, and as soon as I get finished and get this one posted, I will watch The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Let's just get into the episode. Okay, so this episode picks up right where it left off. Of course, Mia's there with her friends, and she's still being just as messy as she possibly can. She brings up the whole thing with Karen and her friends hanging out, and then Karen leaving and butt dialing them. So Karen says at first that she doesn't remember that. Of course, it's been 3 years, which is another reason I think it's really shady. After 3 years, you wait until you're in a group in front of everyone. You're on camera. You've got your girls there. And Mia's excuse for this is the fact that Karen had come after Jacqueline earlier. Jacqueline has no problems making comments in the confessionals and making comments out of Karen's earshot. So if she can do all that, she should be able to handle Karen getting back at her. However, Karen does say that they were drinking the brown liquor or whatever, and she was talking to her driver. I personally think that Karen handled it beautifully. She could have started yelling and screaming and, cracking jokes on Mia or getting angry or upset with Mia's friends, but she didn't. She said that she was speaking with her driver. She had been drinking, so she pulled over to have her driver come pick her up, and Mia makes a little dig, and she says, "Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that you did that because you don't always do that," which, that's true. This is not Karen's first DUI. This is her second. And she does need to take this seriously and start using a car service or going out with a designated driver or staying home. You know what I mean? This could have ended terribly. That woman could have hurt an innocent person, killed an innocent person, or killed herself. You know what I mean? She has got to do better. But this is not Mia's right to do this and call her out like this. But she does. Mia also says that she's not buying Karen's story because Karen called her drunk the next day and she was in the car on her way home. Of course, Ashley has to get in the mix and say that, word on the street is that Karen has somebody, she's been doing things behind Ray's back. But, Ashley, really, girl, with the relationship between you and Michael, do you really have any business talking about this? None. Okay, shut up. Not only that, Ray is of a particular age. You know what I mean? And Mia and Gordon had an agreement. Is it possible that maybe Karen and Ray have some sort of agreement and she's doing her best not to embarrass Ray? I have no idea, but this is their business. This is their marriage, and people should stay out of it. People have been coming for this woman's marriage forever. Every season, since the first season, they have on and on and on about this woman's marriage. Let it go. It never works. Karen says that she appreciates what kind of friend Mia is trying to support Jacqueline, but Jacqueline is still a lying ass. And you know what? I'm here for that. I agree. When Karen did talk about her and Ray's relationship, and they did the flashback when he said that he thinks he loves her, that was still sad. That still stung a little bit. No one wants to hear their husband say they think that they are still in love with you. You know what I mean? I think that there's definitely something going on with Ray and Karen, and I, wish them the very best. However, Mia, you and Gordon's situation is embarrassing, and it's public. It's a lot, and you have small children. Maybe you should take a page out of Karen and Ray's book and leave some of your business private. Stay the hell out of other people's marriages. Now, Mia saying that she was able to get Karen to admit to drinking in front of everyone, You're going to pay for that at that reunion, girl. There is a lot that you are going to pay for at that reunion, girl.
He said on a panel that Mia will have the most to answer for at the show's reunion this season.
Totally.
Could you elaborate on why you agree?
Well, Mia does not understand what the word truth is. Mia just lies about everything. And she lies to the point where I'm getting bored with it. And I'm getting bored even listening to anything coming out of her mouth. So, there's that.
See what I mean? She's going to pay. Okay? I think that was terrible. If any of the other women in this group had an open case that they were working on, trying to stay out of jail, they wouldn't like it if someone tried to get them to admit to drinking and driving, or try to get them to admit to whatever they were accused of, whatever charges they would face. I don't understand why they can't just say, all right, we'll wait until she's wrapped this up, and then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to bring it up. You know what I mean? Wait until she is finished. When the rest of the ladies are going through different lawsuits, different cases or whatever, after they said it, you know, they still have to say it like 5 or 6 times, but after they say it 5 or 6 times, I can't talk about this, they usually stop. Please cut this out. Let this lady go through her adjudication before you keep on pressing her about this. Then you see Stacey on the phone. She's talking to TJ, and I don't know. She was using some kind of schoolgirl voice. She was so excited to talk to him on the phone. Then Wendy comes over to say hi to him, and Wendy's using some kind of sing-song voice. You know, the kind of voice you use when you talk to babies. Then Wendy gets at her confessional and says, I can't believe the way they were talking to each other. Oh my goodness. They just act like 2 teenagers that met at Vacation Bible School or something like that. You were using that same baby voice when you were saying hi to TJ. So, I don't know. So all the ladies did stay up until midnight to celebrate Wendy's birthday, but it wasn't what me and my friends would have done. They were practically falling asleep. Stacey was doing the dishes. They were on their phones. They were flipping through social media. Not me, girl. Me and my friends would have had the champagne flowing, the music bumping, and we would have been dancing and singing and jumping all over the place. You know, I don't know. It was a long day, I guess. Anyway, Karen said that when she turned 40, they were jamming. She said they had a band, they had dancers. She said she don't know what the hell is going on with Wendy and the rest of the crew. I didn't either. Let's get this thing going. I know we're tired, but let's, put a little pep in a step until midnight. Then, 12:05, turn the lights out, turn the music off, and go to bed. Anyway. Oh, God, that hurt my throat. So Wendy was treated really lovely. I thought it was nice to see this group actually come together to try to celebrate Wendy, because it rarely happens. She was talking about how she was a little nervous and worried about turning 40, but then her mom told her she shouldn't be. Think about all of your accomplishments. And I can tell you, Wendy has accomplished a whole hell of a lot. She's got 4 degrees. She is Dr. Wendy. She was a college professor. She is a correspondent on, is it MSNBC or NBC? Or is she just all over the place? She's got her new talk show that she's launched. I believe it's on the YouTube. She's got 3 beautiful, smart children and an amazing husband. She has a lot to be proud of. She definitely is blessed. And, she should be proud of herself. So the next morning when they're all getting ready, I thought that Jacqueline was a little heavy with the blush. Her face was covered. I said, what the shit? That blush is heavy. Blot it down. So her and Mia were sitting by the pool and they were talking about Gordon and his text messages. And, let me just say this. Mia and Gordon may not be together anymore. I know that Gordon still loves her. However, Mia has moved on. The thing is, Mia has moved on, in my opinion, and we all have ours, and we should all be able to state it. I think that she went the wrong way with this. It's okay to want a divorce, but you have to make sure that the children are covered first. That's what you should do. Throughout this time, she has let us know that Gordon has taken very good care of her. She met him working in a strip club. Gordon came into her life and clearly upgraded her lifestyle. Now she's acting as if she does everything for him. She's financially taking care of him. Of course, he has had some issues. Due to him and her and his family having a falling out, he doesn't have as much money as he used to have. She's also continues to mention his mental health issues. I don't think that his mental health issues, his financial issues, and all of this needs to keep being broadcast all over national TV. You are tearing this man down, who before that you were saying he helped you so much. He was there for you so much. He loves you so much. He has taken such good care of you and the children. And now you are bashing him on a regular basis on this show. Jacqueline making that comment that he's the hired help, he's the nanny of the kids, and he's on payroll. Jacqueline, you should shut the fuck up. This is not your business. This is not your relationship. You should not be involved in this or bringing this on national TV. One thing is for sure, I do know that this is a reality show. This is part of her reality, but you have children that are real. You have children who go to school, children who have friends. And I bet their friends have parents who watch The Real Housewives. They don't need to know that mommy is in bed with Ink. They don't need to know that Ink thinks that he is the father of one of your babies. They don't need to know that Gordon is suffering, that he's going through a mental health crisis. This is all stuff that does not need to be brought on camera. Some things need to be private, even if you are on a reality show. Jacqueline, Gordon is the same guy that when you first came on the show, you were talking about what a lovely man he was and how he helped you. He helped you get a car. He co-signed for your place or something. I can't remember the whole backstory, but he was there for you. Now you're throwing him under the bus and treating him like shit. I don't love that. I think that some of Jacqueline's advice to Mia was just not good advice. I think that Jacqueline is a negative Nancy and she's a hanger on. She's hanging on to Mia for everything she can get. And unfortunately, you're not getting a flute. I don't know, you guys. Am I getting this wrong? Should Mia put it all out there because it's a reality show? The thought that I have is one day those kids are going to watch this. And this is not okay. I don't know. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, now we get to Giselle and the cap and gown ceremony. Oh my goodness. You know what? Giselle has every right to toot her horn. Giselle has been a really good mom to her daughters. She has raised 3 intelligent, beautiful, level-headed young ladies. They are very well mannered. She has done a great job with these little girls and, well, young ladies, and she should be proud of herself. One thing is for sure, Giselle has not always been my favorite, but I have always said she is a good mom. She has done a great job with these girls. They are really good young ladies. So she does deserve to toot her horn a bit here. Now, honey, listen. They get down to breakfast, and all I can say is the food. You know I love to eat. Oh my gosh. I've got to stop doing all that eating. Anyway, this is not about me. But let me just say that food looked delicious. I was watching. I said, oh gosh, they've got fried chicken, they have waffles, they've got shrimp and grits and a whole bunch of other stuff. I would have ate too much. Anyway, when Mia says that they are going to go visit Dr. McDaddy, I think it was Dr. McDaddy. I don't know. Dr. McDiddy. Who the hell knows? Anyway, I thought to myself, why are y'all visiting Dr. McDaddy's office? It's Wendy's birthday. Shouldn't you guys be doing something fun? I don't want to go to the first doctor's office you ever went to, or the first, I don't know. I don't even give a shit. Anyway, I thought it was amazing that Giselle called Wendy's phone. I said, oh my God. Out of everybody at the table, you called Wendy's phone? She called Wendy's phone to wish her a happy birthday. Wendy asked her how the cap and gown ceremony went. I thought it was so funny. Giselle told her how everything went. She was at the airport. She would be there soon. Wendy said, good, I want you to get here and sing happy birthday and dance. Giselle did a little dance at the airport. I said, what? But you remember, I told you before that I seen an interview with Andy, and he said that Giselle and Wendy's friendship is really blossoming off camera. So I don't know what the hell has happened. You know, it might be 2 degrees cooler in hell. I don't know.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because that triangle is very interesting. It's colorful for a story, I tell you that much. I can tell you that much.
You want to talk about your drug dealer boyfriend, maybe?
Ooh, what drug dealer? What drug dealer? Which one? I mean, that rumor has gone around.
Yeah, sure
Some
has.
people have said that you're someone you, I don't know if it's now or in the past, you dated a drug dealer.
Well, the man I'm dating now is a licensed clinical social worker.
But the one in the past.
Okay, yeah. What's your past?
Oh, I'm a stripper. I was an ex-stripper turned entrepreneur,
The drug
self-made
dealers, the
millionaire.
entrepreneurs. I love all entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Always have.
I didn't have to go to the streets.
Okay, what's the streets? That's about as street as you could get, baby.
I just don't know what is going on. I think the only reason Kay called Mia a stripper was because she called her man a drug dealer. Who knows what's true? Well, I mean, it is true that Mia was a stripper, right? She was a stripper? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why.
We know you know about the streets. Stitches.
The pole is the street. Oh! Baby, you weren't that far when you assaulted Wendy, so keep it cute.
Glass.
Keep it cute. The face. Glass. Ooh, keep it cute.
Okay.
The face.
I think that it's clear that Mia is jealous of Kay. Clearly you are jealous of this woman, and this is so funny to me. Why are you acting like this? This makes no sense. You, who used to be a former stripper, who hooked up with Gordon, who had a whole wife and a whole family, have the nerve to try to bring up the fact that Kay used to date a drug dealer. And then Ashley talking about it doesn't get more street than that. Or Mia said that. I'm not sure which one said that. Both of you should shut the entire fuck up. Okay? Both of you, pretty much admit that you're gold diggers. It makes 0 sense. And that was her past. Okay? Everybody is all over this woman about her past. However, when they bring up the past, that everybody has a past. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Ashley, you have absolutely no right to ask this woman about her past drug dealing boyfriend, considering who Michael is. I'm not saying anything about that ass grabbing. I'm like, he was all over the tabloids multiple times. Sued even. Mia going after Kay, what was that for? Was it just because Kay was defending Karen? Is it because you noticed that Karen and Kay have a stronger friendship? What is this about? Now, when Stacy and Wendy got that, now everybody has a past in unison, I said, oh, wait a minute. I like this. I'm here for it. Now, Stacy, I love her. You can see in her confessionals that she is really trying hard to figure out how the hell does this group work? What are they doing and why are they acting like this? This is crazy as hell. And was Mia really a stripper? She comes on the show as if she's just joining this show fresh, that she has not watched any of the seasons. And I think that's why I like her. You could tell last season with NECA that she was a fan of the show. Stacy is coming on as if she is fresh to all of this. And I love it. She is comic relief in those confessionals. Mia did not have to bring up Kay's face and the scar on her face. I thought that was really tacky. But, when she says that...
Ashley, do you wear glasses?
No.
You
I
don't
didn't
wear
see anything.
seeing glasses. Well, if you actually look at her head, you would see the scar.
I do look at her head. I didn't see it. You know how I feel about my face. Yeah. Then I got a bitch who look like Rock's been throwing at her face talking about my goddamn scar.
Okay. Listen. Kay's skincare line, I don't know if it's out yet or not, but whenever it comes out, I'm definitely going to order it. I think her skin looks amazing. They showed her before she put her makeup on. She was doing her makeup routine. She looks great. And I think that Mia should order it too. Leave her alone. Now, when Kay and Mia were arguing. Did anybody notice the chef? The chef in the kitchen, his face was like, what? Oh shit. You know, he was getting all the information. I tell you what, that whole house staff was probably laughing their ass off. Like, these ladies can't have 2 minutes apiece. They are always at each other's throat, but it's a friend group. I don't get it. I'm just saying. Now listen, when Kay clocked Ashley's ass, because Ashley should not have asked that question. I don't know for sure if Ashley was trying to be shady, but in my mind, Ashley was trying to be shady. I agree with Kay. Don't ask her about her face, especially when it was your friend who started this whole damn thing. Cut it. Don't bring it up. Don't talk to her about it. You and her have not had a sit-down conversation where you have spoken to her about the incident. You haven't even so much as tried to console her about the incident or tell her how sorry you are that it went down that way and how you didn't expect that your friend would hit somebody in the face with a bottle, or how you think that that is not okay. It's not okay. And you haven't said any of those things. So you should not bring this up to her at all. And I agree with Jazzy when she looked Ashley in the face and she said, Ashley, do you wear glasses? Because you have to be able to see that that girl has a scar. Ashley's full of shit. Jazzy, why does she not have a flute? I love her. And Mia and this whole boot camp thing. Girl, please. Please. You are not in charge of the girls. You do not get to put anybody in boot camp. You are not an original housewife either. Knock it off, girl. Kay is here. And Stacey, being such a nice lady, she says, listen, Mia, when your friends were here last evening, they really elevated you. Can we keep that same energy? Can we keep that same spirit today? And can we just stop all of this arguing and fussing and celebrate Wendy's birthday? I said, Stacey, you are so sweet. Bless your heart. That is not how the Housewives works. These ladies don't know how to be sweet longer than 25 minutes. I'm just saying. Then Jacqueline, I don't know why the hell she got involved trying to, tell Kay how it is. Girl, please, as Wendy said, be quiet with this. It's Mia who started this. Mia is the one who did this, not Kay. Kay didn't start arguing with Mia. It was Mia who started this argument with her. Kay said to Jacqueline, are you okay? I was thinking the same thing as I was watching. I said, she's not okay. And Jacqueline really thought she was doing something when she tried to talk to Kay about this. And I thought, girl, would you please? I didn't know that less than 30 seconds later, Karen was going to be on her ass.
After the 25 convictions that he had, did you stand by him?
Oh my gosh, what?
Did you stand by him when he was going through? Oh, you said, I was told that you left him because of those 25 charges.
Jacqueline, she stood by that man. She rebuilt that man. And she got hurt by that man. And that man hurt her again. And she still stood by that man. So she's loyal.
I'm done. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry. That was nasty.
You're done with who, Karen?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
That was low. That was some low shit. And he's
Don't do
always
it.
told me,
Don't do it.
leave Karen alone. I love Karen.
Oh, sure. Patrick talks to you.
Well, you know what, Jacqueline? All I can say is you wanted to fool around and now you found out. Don't come for Kara because Kara will always answer. Okay? That lady never backs down from shit. Even when she is 1,000% wrong, she still stands in that shit like nobody's business. You messed around with the wrong girl. And I don't know why Jacqueline keeps trying to go hard for Mia, because Mia sat there in silence. Jacqueline, you are the only one who thinks that Mia is a good friend to you. We saw Mia last season and the season before that, and she and Jacqueline are not good friends. And then the things that she said about Jacqueline's boyfriend in the confessionals, she may have been right about him, but what is she saying about Jacqueline? However, I would like to say that Mia was right about something. Karen did exactly what Mia said she would do earlier when she said that she was probably in her room right now. What can I dig up on Mia? Mia was right. She knew she was going to come back the next day and be ready. And Karen was. when Karen makes the comment about Patrick not talking to Jacqueline, did anybody see Jacqueline's face? She was about to cry. She was about to cry. If Mia had leaned in and started talking to her, she was going to cry. Jacqueline, this is not your group. You don't belong here. You are not strong enough to survive. Like, you have got to be able to take a licking and keep on ticking. I'm just saying. Oh my God, that hurt my throat. You have got to stop. You're not ready for this. That's why you don't have a flute. Mia, Jacqueline, and Ashley going off to the side to talk crap about Karen. I said, oh gosh, not you guys trying to regroup, trying to come up with what you're going to do, what you're going to say. You're doing all that shit talking, but you're doing it in there and not out with Karen and the rest of the girls. It made no sense. And then them trying to talk to Stacy. I mean, seriously, first of all, Karen is in the process of going to court. This lady could actually see the jail. She is not going to break any of her attorney's rules by giving you any information. If you notice, sometimes when they say she was drinking and driving, she says allegedly. You know what I mean? She is trying to not have to go to jail. I'm just saying, let it go for now. Does Karen have a problem with drinking? I think she might. However, do I think that Mia, Ashley, or Jacqueline are concerned about Karen? Not one bit. Also, Jacqueline called Karen a dingbat because of her charges, but Jacqueline had some traffic charges before in 2022. In August of 2022, she got in trouble for driving on the highway with suspended registration. Not only that, at the time she was speeding. So you're a dingbat too. I mean, please give somebody some grace. I'm pretty sure one of Karen's charges is exactly the same as yours. I mean, Karen's charges were way worse than Jacqueline's, but you know what I mean. I think the whole we're thinking about taking her to rehab was a lie, number one. And number two, they don't care anything about Karen. And when Stacy went and told Karen everything, I think that Karen is going to handle Mia. I have a feeling that she's going to handle her in a very nice way because she doesn't, want too much going on with her case still being open. But I do believe if her case is closed by the reunion, she is going to unleash on Mia's ass, and it is going to be terrible for her. I think that Giselle's comment about Mia is right. Mia lies, she embellishes. Mia is going to have a lot to answer for at that reunion, and we are only 5 episodes in. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.